Hello. This video again is a coaching video for you sensitive, empath, highly sensitive women, human angels, starseeds, God's chosen women out there. We're so sensitive and intuitive, and we should always listen to our intuition, which is our inner GPS, our inner guidance system that will guide us to the right people, to the right directions. And of course, talk to God daily as well. Pray and meditate, ask and listen for the right kind of guidance, the loving support coming through from God. Your intuition is of course your innate gift from God. Everything about you is a gift from God. Everything that you are, you're so loving and caring and open-hearted and, big-hearted, empathetic, amazing being. You're funny, you love beautiful, fun things, you love to be kind to people, you care easily. So you're my soul sister, and I'm here to help and support you to recover after narcissistic abuse experiences and to be able to move on with your life, to be able to be the conscious creator who you are, to create your life the way it's supposed to be, not with constant suffering and getting your heart broken and getting betrayed and deceived by people, and especially by the closest ones to you. For example, your life partner, your husband or boyfriend, for example, who has turned out to be toxic and immature and has betrayed you. So this video is again about relationships. Yesterday I felt called to talking about relationships again, especially the topic of having a romantic relationship with a man, because you are a straight woman and you want a straight man, of course, your husband, who is meant to be in your life by God and who is trustworthy and respectful and actually communicates and follows through, makes an effort to get to know you, makes an effort to love and care for you, to support you with everything, who actually pours into you. So you have this wish, you have this hope, you have this belief that this person exists in your heart. Maybe you don't always acknowledge this, or maybe you don't always believe. Maybe your faith has been tested. I've been there a million times. And yes, we can be tested, yes. But ultimately, what really resides in your heart, in your soul, is meant for you. So all your beautiful wishes, what you are about, those things will always shine through and they will always be within you. So don't be ashamed of them, but believe in them. Believe in your manifestations, your wishes, and believe in yourself and in God, and have your faith. Have your peace of mind. And I know that you have come a long way and worked hard on everything. I'm sure of that. Because if you've been abused, especially ever since you've been a sensitive child, a sensitive girl, and you have had narcissistic parents, for example, and you are a God's chosen one, so you are this sensitive healer, and what you just always need to do is, of course, walk by faith, not by sight. We so easily can forget this in this world, but we're supposed to be focusing inwards, tuning into our own inner light, intuition and God, peace and love and health, healing, happiness, feeling stable, feeling safe, feeling good, and not be focusing on the wrong things, such as toxic people who don't value us. But this video is a guidance and coaching regarding this relationship issue. So I'm not even, right now I have not yet fully decided the title, but I'm going to be talking about immature toxic men. So when a man is too immature and too toxic and is not mature enough for you, they're not ready for a committed, stable adult relationship with you. They're all about their needs, their wants, their desires, not yours. They are not on your level. So this kind of a man is really a little boy. He's not a man. Because there's always a difference. You know, when a man is a mature, stable, trustworthy man who respects you, who is serious about you, he's your husband. And so that will really show up. That will shine through. You will feel it, you will see it, you will notice it. Okay, this man is really serious about me. This man wants to authentically love and support me and actually get to know me and actually values me for who I am and sees my worth. And he wants to understand me and hear me out and listen to me. And he's not against me. He's not attacking me. So again, the opposite. So if you're dealing with someone who is not on your level, they might show you interest, yes, in the beginning, because they want something from you. So there is this ulterior motive behind their actions. So they can seem like they could be the one for you. They can seem like they are so into you and respect you and want to support you in every way. And you start to wonder, like, is this my man? Is this my husband? But if you try this, basically test, well, I don't like to say that it's like testing, but when you're just being your authentic self and you are being the strong adult woman who you are, because you have come so far in your life on your healing path and everything, and I'm sure that you have struggled with many people in your life and you know, had your heart broken and all of that. So you have done so much work on yourself and with everything and done your best to move on. So when you communicate your opinions, your healthy boundaries that you have worked on to this person, to this man, you will notice how will he take it. So this is sort of like a test regarding your boundaries, who you are as a person, if this person is the one for you or not. Because his mask will start to come off as soon as you just speak your truth and set those boundaries and say your opinions unapologetically. Because this man will pick up, he will sense, he will notice, he will see that you are a strong woman with opinions, with healthy boundaries, and he sees that he cannot play with you. So he will start to withdraw from you if he's not the one for you, if he's not ready, if he's not capable and willing. So this is a surefire sign to notice if it is going to be heading anywhere. And this can happen in the beginning already. Of course, if you're dealing with a narcissist, it might not, because a narcissist can pretend to be that stable, that caring person for as long as they wish, basically, and they are master manipulators. So they might not show it as you know, as quickly. But if you're not dealing with a narcissist, you're just dealing with this immature person, immature man, then this can show pretty quickly. Because they are also being authentic with you in this way that they are showing their issues, their wounds, their inner child trauma to you on a platter. So notice these signs and don't overlook them, because you don't want to waste any more time and feelings and energy and effort on the wrong person. So, you know, life is precious and you're precious, so they need to be valued. So if this person doesn't see your value and worth, and they don't treat you accordingly, you know, because there's a difference. You know, when someone actually respects you and sees your value and your worth, they're going to treat you accordingly. So if they don't have these within them for you, they're just going to be against you. So this is also a sign that they can be disagreeing with you on simple mundane things, that you start to notice that you cannot be yourself with this person. You cannot communicate normally with this person because they are basically making an argument about everything that you say. So this is, again, not healthy communication. And this person can have avoidant attachment issues or anxious attachment issues. They are not a secure person. They don't have the secure attachment style. And of course, when you have the secure attachment style, you're going to be like, okay, goodbye. Like, I don't need you in my life. Like, I'm not gonna chase you or anything. I'm gonna be stopping talking to you or messaging you. Like, you're gonna be like, okay, fine, go, leave, goodbye. So that is when you're coming from your stable and healed and secure place of energy, you know, state of mind, self-worth, self-value, self-love, self-respect. Because why waste any more time? Like I said, why waste any more time or feelings or anything to a wrong person when it's clearly going nowhere? It's going wasted. So this person is not on your level. You deserve, and you're looking for someone who is stable, who is smart enough to value you, to see your value and worth, to see how strong you are, and they value all of that. They're not going to be attacking you and disagreeing with you, being petty, and, you know, at least not in the beginning. Of course, you know, mistakes of course happen, and we can have disagreements sometimes, yes, but they're not going to turn out to be such big issues and conflicts. You know, it's not toxic. So a man who actually is being there for you, he wants to solve things, he wants to pour into you again, like I said. So he's not gonna be having the wish, the need to put you down, or, you know, have those petty arguments, disagreements. He rather support you and be on your side. And that is authentic love and support and care, which you also easily give to others. And so these puzzle pieces are going to be in place when he is serious about you. So you don't have to be doubting about it, if he's serious or not, because you will feel it, you will notice it, you will pick it up, you will see it in his efforts, in his behavior. And your intuition doesn't warn you about things, because you know there are always signs. Your intuition will always warn you if something is not good for you, so listen to it. there are always some sorts of signs when something is off, when a person is not honest, when a person is not transparent with you, they are too immature, too toxic. They can be a narcissist or not, it doesn't matter. A person can be toxic without being a narcissist, of course. They can have narcissistic tendencies. Like if they lie to you about something, they deceive you, they betray you, they make these arguments, disagreements, when you're just getting to know him, maybe you just began to talk to him and you're seeing if this is going anywhere, if there is any potential really. So do pay attention to these signs, because they will rescue you from, heartache, and you don't want to be losing your mental health and your peace of mind and your stability, your faith, your health, over this person, because it's not worth it, and God wants so much more for you, and the universe and the angels and all of that support around you only wants the best for you, and you should always remember that, because I know how easy it is to get caught up feeling bad when someone has hurt your feelings, because you're sensitive. Of course you have your feelings, and you're entitled to them. They are a natural part of you. So again, it's not your fault that this happened, but for some reason you attracted this person. So maybe it's another lesson, or maybe you just made the wrong choice. So maybe you want to again look inwards and ask yourself, how am I acting like I'm against myself? Because you should be coming from the mindset that you are on your own side, that you deserve authentic love and care and support as well, like you give to others, that it should be mandatory, it should not be asked and demanded for or chased after. So is there something in my mindset that needs healing and fixing? So maybe, journal about it, do some inner work with that, and then be coming from your faith, your peace of mind, the love for yourself, the love for your man. So then you can continue your manifesting process, for example, and visualize this man, and whatever, of course feels right for you, or you can just talk to God and pray about it. But anyways, so I'm just trying to give I'm just trying and giving you tools here, that what you can do when you feel hurt, when someone like this has hurt your feelings again, because you don't want to stay there. You're not supposed to be staying there, feeling low again, feeling like your peace of mind has been stolen again, and you're just feeling this hurt, and if you feel like your faith is so like ruined, or like your belief in your dream partner, your dream man, your husband has been ruined. So no, that's not okay. They don't deserve that. That person does not deserve to have that place. No one is worthy of our tears. If they hurt us, they're not worthy of us losing our mental health, our peace of mind, our health, or anything. Not just, that is just not worthy of it. And they are showing it with their actions, that they're not worthy of it. And if they are a loving, a respectful, a good man, they will not be treating you that way, because they see how valuable you are, they see how amazing you are, how loving and giving you are, and they just want to give you all the love and support and empathy and understanding. So again, this this immature toxic person can be pretending like he's there for you, like he understands you, like he wants to help you out with things. For example, if you tell him about things or ask help from him, so he's like, yeah, I can do that. But it's going to be only words. He's not going to be following through because he has his own issues, his own trauma. So this means that he's basically just using you for attention or something else that he wants from you. And easily this can be about mother issues again, that he has mother issues and he has not been dealing with them. He's not maybe even aware of them, and he might lash out on you if you speak your truth again. So this is again what I mean about the disagreement part, that you might tell him things that you have learned the hard way, for example, about life or relationships, about men and women, for example. You're being vulnerable, you're being open with him, you're testing the waters, if you can let him closer, if you guys could meet, for example. But you need to be paying attention to these signs. Is he really following through? Is he wanting to plan a date, for example? Because a man who is serious about you, he will treat you like a queen. And he will want to, for example, plan a lovely date for you. Because he sees that you deserve it. You deserve all the attention and love and care and everything. And you deserve to have a fun, a nice time, especially because you've been through horrible, traumatic events in your life. Like, if you tell him that you've been through this and this and this, so he will come across halfway in this empathetic style because he wants to be there for you. And he values you being honest, being vulnerable, being open with him. So these are all green flags. You know, these are all good signs that he's actually making an effort. You know, he's making an effort to be there, to connect with you, to build a healthy, committed relationship with you. But if he's full of shit, it is going to be showing. And of course it's better if it's showing quickly, you know, that you're not again wasting your time and your feelings on the wrong person and feel the shock, the betrayal when this person turns out to be so immature. So a person, of course, can be coming from good intentions, but if he's not ready, if he's not capable, if he's not mature enough, he's not emotionally intelligent and skilled enough, healed enough, you know, he does not have that emotional maturity like you do. So it's going to be impossible to be building a healthy, committed adult relationship with that kind of person. And yes, it can feel very hurtful, especially if you feel that you are already excited about this person, you know? But let it be a sign of yourself, how loving and amazing you are, that you still believe in love after everything. And, you know, just cherish all of that and try to shift, you know, everything again to return to love, to return to balance, return to peace. Because it is a fact that we can attract those toxic people, toxic men, immature people, because we're natural healers and nurturers. So we can easily be attracting them for one reason or another. It's not always about ourselves, you know, because we can love and cherish and respect ourselves and we can be the happiest people, the most balanced people in the world, but we can still be attracting these kind of people because it's again about their issues. It's not about ours, but it's our job to pay attention to these signs, to be the smart adult, to be protecting our peace, our health, and everything, and to be stepping away, especially if you have small children, for example, or you have responsibilities, you have duties, you have pets, for example. Like, I have 2 cats. They act like little babies, and so I have my own work. So of course, if you have things that you need to take care of, naturally you need a man who will be supporting you with whatever you're dealing with. You need to be able to be yourself. And so a healthy man will not make things about themselves. They will be providing the safety and the peace for you so that you can relax in your feminine energy and you can just submit to this person in a healthy way. It's not going to be toxic. It's not going to be forced. They're not going to be attacking you or putting you down, and they're not going to be making you feel like you are less than them. So this is also a big red flag if that person is attacking you in any way, like belittling you in any way. So of course this means that this mask is coming off. That either they were just intentionally using you, or they are just too immature and not capable of being the stable, mature, smart partner for you. The empathetic, loving and caring partner for you. So it was basically all fake if they have seemed to do that. So it wasn't real. They were just wanting things from you, and that is why they were acting that way. But maybe they're not sure what they want even, or they don't have the awareness what you have. They're not on your level. So you need to be letting this person go and again gathering your energy, your power back, and reminding yourself that okay, this was just another bump in the road. I wish him healing. You can even of course pray for him if you want to, but that's the right way to go, that you don't stay stuck in those shock feelings of like, oh my goodness, like I'm so hurt and why did this happen. So I hope that you have the understanding that you can choose better. You don't need to be getting caught again with your feelings, feeling low, because it's not your issue to fix. It's not your problem. That person showed you their issues, their trauma, and it's their lesson, their job to take responsibility of their own healing. It's not your thing to do. It's not your responsibility. You're not their mother. You're not their parent. So remind yourself that you deserve better, and you deserve actually a healthy, happy relationship. That has to be your goal. So either be single or have this good person in your life who you can actually trust. So there can be many reasons why this person behaves this way. So it's not always narcissism, of course. It can be also these attachment issues. But ultimately, what I have experienced and believed in is the inner child trauma, because it creates a lot of issues. I've spoken about this topic before in my videos. Because when a person has the inner child trauma, inner child wounds, they are not that mature, stable adult who you can trust. They're going to be flaky, they're going to be wishy-washy. They're going to be, in and out. And that means that they're basically only using you. They're treating you like their mother, for example. They're treating you as this energy supply and just taking things from you. Taking your attention or whatever you give to them. And of course, if they ask for money, that's also a red flag. A man is supposed to be providing for you and not the other way around. So especially in the beginning, if he's asking things from you, they are red flags. So clearly this person is not capable of providing for you what you need and deserve. And of course, if he already has a woman in his life, if he's married or has a girlfriend, or he's not being honest with you about these things, very big red flags. Because it's not a healthy place, of course, to come from if he already has someone in his life, especially if he's married and he's saying to you that he's going to leave his wife, but actually the truth is that likely he's just using you for attention and whatever you give to him. So the thing is with these kind of people, these kind of men, is that they don't usually leave their wives or their energy supplies, their women. They don't usually leave, especially when they are not narcissistic. So they are just going to take what they can, because again they have this inner child trauma within. So they're not a stable adult, they are a little child. So a little child cannot be expected to have responsibility and accountability. That's impossible. So this is the case with a person like that. So again, pay attention and know your value and worth, and be mindful about who you let into your life, who you spend your time with, who you give energy to, who you can trust, because it's again very, very draining to always be experiencing these kind of situations. So it's better to watch out. It's better to know your value and worth and know where you stand in life and what you want. And again, maybe even write down a list of the qualities of the man that you wish to manifest, that you want to pray for. And don't settle for less, because it's so easy, because we're so sensitive and kind and trusting, so it's too easy. It's too easy to sometimes let people come close and be opening up to them, opening our hearts to them and be vulnerable with them, but then they don't reciprocate. So it's very hurtful, very draining. So it's not acceptable. So always tell yourself, I deserve authentic respect and love and care and support, empathy. I deserve respect and love and care and empathy and support. Yes, I do. And I'm not going to be settling for less anymore. No, I never deserved anyone's issues poured on me. I don't deserve to be projected on. People need to deal with their own issues. I'm not their mother, I'm not their parent, I'm not their free therapist, I'm not their punching bag, I'm not their dumping ground. They need to understand that I have a human worth and I'm a strong, amazing woman. And I have so much wisdom and love and power within me. And it's my job to value myself and all of that and believe in myself. Believe in the universe, believe in God. Know that there is better for me. That I don't need to be staying stuck with these kind of experiences. That I have the power to be creating my life consciously. And not always be suffering and getting hurt and disrespected. And have people regret losing me. Because ultimately, they will regret losing you. So, like, if they have been complaining about things to you, they have likely gone back to that complaining state of being, you know. And they will realize that they lost a diamond, because we are the chosen ones. So people might be avoiding us, they might be afraid of us, they might be judging us, whatever. But ultimately, we feel like sunshine when we are around other people. So they have felt that. They have seen the good qualities within us. And God will revenge. And karma is real. You give what you get. So they are going to get their lessons. They are going to get their karma eventually, if not now. They're going to feel the loss. They're going to be feeling sorry that they gave up on a blessing from God. Because that is what we are. We are blessings from God. We are gifts from God. So always, always remember this. Because you're not a regular person. And of course, we always wish so much healing, so much love to everybody. And, you know, everyone is amazing. But, you know, it's unfortunate that people have these issues, the trauma and everything, and it interferes with a lot of things. How we communicate with each other, how we treat each other. But again, a smart person will pay attention to these things, and they're not going to be blaming others. They're not going to be attacking anyone. You know, a good man is not going to be attacking you for being yourself. He loves you so much. He respects you for who you are, so he's not going to have any kinds of need to be putting you down, to be hurting you, because he wants to be worthy of your trust, of your attention, of your love, of your care. So please remember this. If you're dealing with people, if you are dating, for example, remember this and know that it's not your fault how they act. People come from their own perceptions, their own karma. So it's not your issue. So if you're wondering, like, what is wrong with me? You've been blaming yourself. You've been so depressed about this and suffering on top of all the narcissistic abuse that you have experienced. Oh, you just need to remind yourself that this is not my problem. That all of that abuse that happened to me, it was never my problem. I was just a target. I was just a victim. But I choose not to be a victim, because I am victorious. I am the true winner here. So I don't need to be wallowing in these feelings, because it's not serving me. So rather be focusing on better things, you know. Peace of mind. Taking a deep breath and centering and grounding yourself into peace and love, in those good vibe feelings again, which you can have that person is unhappy with themselves because they hurt you. So it's a sign that they are immature, they're toxic, they are unhappy, there's something wrong with their life, and they will go back to their state of being because that is their awareness. But you have this awareness of peace and love and feeling good. So tune into that. So I guess this is what I wanted to say. I might continue about this topic, but I guess this was what was coming to me right now that I needed to share. That you can know when something is really a big red flag and when something is a green flag. So don't blame yourself. That person is always responsible for themselves, and if he's not serious, he's not serious. He's not on your level. So I hope that you will have a great day, and thank you for liking this video. Share it to fellow sensitive empaths, highly sensitive women, if you have friends, for example, who might need to hear this also. Thank you for supporting my work and subscribing to my channel on YouTube, of course, as always. Thank you for following me on Instagram and giving me your support there as well. It's very valued. You can also, of course, follow me on Threads. I'm sharing my authentic thoughts about narcissistic abuse there as well to help you recover and thrive, heal and move on with your life in an authentic, honest way, of course. And yeah, don't forget that I'm here for you. Grab my self-help book on Amazon. It will also help you recover and move on, be creating your life your way. And yes, you can always book a call with me if you're interested in one-on-one help and coaching. So you can also ask if you have questions. You can send me an email if you read the information below my videos. I've written things about my story, you know, what I've gone through and what I'm about and what my work is about there, and you find also my email address. So only, of course, send me an email if you have authentic questions that you actually want to work with me, that you're serious. And of course, you can always book my free consultation call if you're interested in that as well. So we can talk about your situation for free, and I can tell you what I think, if I can help you or not. And, you know, then we can see it from there if you want to book sessions with me or join my longer coaching program for 3 or 6 or 9 months to be transforming your life into what it has to be, what it should be, you know, instead of constant suffering and having questions in your mind and feeling stuck and feeling so depressed and anxious and hurt and lonely and lost and hopeless and desperate and depressed and all of that. So I'm here to help you. Much love.